They are dangerous, they are armed, and they have shown a propensity for violence.
Boise, Idaho's police chief is talking about these two men, escaped inmate Skylar Meade and his alleged accomplice, Nicholas Umpenauer. Both are on the run after what police called a coordinated attack on corrections officers early Wednesday morning. As Meade was being prepared for transport back to prison from Boise's St. Alphonsus Hospital, a man appeared with a gun.
Suspect attacked and fired at the officers, striking two of them.
That suspect was later identified as Umpenauer, who police say then fled with Meade in a gray Honda Civic sedan. Prison officials say Meade is serving 20 years for aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer. He's considered extremely dangerous, housed in the prison's most restricted area, known as administrative segregation. He's also known to have ties to a white supremacist gang.
He has tattoos on his face, the number 1 on one side of his face and the number 11 on the other side.
Numbers that correspond with letters of the alphabet.
The 1 and 11 refer to AK or Aryan Knights.
Now Umpenauer is accused of aggravated battery against law enforcement and aiding and abetting an escape, according to police.
We want to make sure that any member of the public who happens to come in contact with them is aware of that and that you do not try to intervene.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
And Mr. Meade, I believe we have provided photographs and updated photographs of him.
Here is Boise Police Chief Ron Weiniger showing recent photos of Skylar Meade, the man who escaped IDOC custody while at St. Alphonsus. Here he is photographed just last month. Meade was taken to St. Alphonsus after hurting himself bad enough he needed emergency care. IDOC Director Josh Tewalt said in high-risk medical transports like these, there are 2 unarmed staff members as well as an armed chase car.
Each unarmed staff member helps escort on one side of the individual, while you have an armed staff member that trails behind to keep watch.
Tewalt says all those employees were in uniform, black and tan attire with a ballistic vest. Meade was nearly 8 years into a 20-year sentence. His list of charges is long.
For aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer with a firearm enhancement, and he has many prior convictions, including felony possession of controlled substance, grand theft, and introduction of contraband into a correctional facility.
Chief Weiniger referenced Meade's appearance multiple times, calling it distinct.
The number 1 on one side of his face and the number 11 on the other side. He is a documented gang member, and with the Aryan Knights.
The Aryan Knights are a white supremacist Idaho prison gang, according to the Department of Justice. Tewalt says Meade was dangerous in jail too, housed in administrative segregation, and he was charged with bringing contraband into the correctional facility both in 2016 and in 2019.
There's not a higher custody level that we manage at the Department of Correction. That's not a classification that is determined by your criminal history. It's a classification that's earned by your behavior while in custody.